Hi, good afternoon friends. So today we are in the Audi A6, the 45 TFSI. So this car has a 2-liter engine with 1984cc and has a brake horsepower of 245, and under the hood it has the capacity to hit a 0 to 100 in 5.9 seconds. So inside the car, as you see, you can feel as if you're sitting on the cockpit of an flight. So starting from the MID screen, the driver's MID screen, it's a total digitalized screen, the virtual, the most advanced cockpit screen you have on any vehicle. So Audi calls it the virtual cockpit. So you have an pronounced 3D navigation view, and as you can see, like the view of the navigation, it changes from day and night. So it's an automated feature. So when you're driving at a night vision, so it will automatically adjust as if the entire view in the navigation is in the night mode. The virtual cockpit also has a feature of natural voice command. For example, the car is clever enough to understand any command that you're saying. Like for example, if you say I'm feeling hungry, so it will automatically search for restaurants around you. So now if you see at the steering wheel of the car, it is one of the progressive and futuristic design component. So this car, the steering of the car is totally electrical adjusted, height as well as tilt and telescopic. So you can have the steering as per your driving postures or comfort level, you mean to say. It is also equipped with the pedal shifters. For example, if you want to have a sporty feel to driving, so you can have your downshifts while overtaking a car, and you can also have the upper shifts or shift to a higher gear at higher speeds. So as you can see, the controls on the steering, you have the call receiving and disconnecting the options. You have the if your phone, the media of the car is activated, so you can have the sound and the track changing options on your screen. Plus, as well as you can have the cockpit changing buttons also. So if you want to access to the media of your phones, so you do not need to fidget with your phone while driving. You can just use the buttons on the steering, and you can do it conveniently without even touching the phone while driving. So as you can see in the cabin of the car, like you have beautiful lighting systems, the ambient light, and there are two zones of the ambient light, the line lighting as well as the surface lighting, you can see over here. And there are all total of 30 color of ambient light choices that you can set as per your mood preferences. So if you see, the car has a reverse camera with surround sensors around the car, and the most unique part of the reversing camera is like there's a reversing camera cleaning system, wherein if the camera gets dirty, so you can just clean the camera with a click of a button, and you do not need to use external devices or go out of the car to clean the camera. So like if you see the entire console of the car, it feels like everything has been properly designed and connected to each other. So you have the 4-zone climate control AC, a separate zone for the driver, a separate temperature for the co-driver, and as well as there are two different temperature settings at the rear also. So if someone is sitting at the rear and feeling so for example, a person sitting at the rear, so the person can also have his temperature control set. So at the rear, if you want to switch on the AC or switch off the AC, you can do it from sitting at the driver's seat, even at the co-driver seat. And if you're sitting at the rear, well and good, you can operate it from there as well. As you can see, the car also has a designated phone box with wireless phone charging. So basically the functionality of the phone box is like, many times on our phones there are network fluctuations, but if the phone is kept in the phone box, so there wouldn't be any kind of radiations inside the car. The radiation would be totally outside, and at the same time there would be the network strength of the car of the phone would be used from the network of the car. So as you see, the center console of the car, it has the two cup holders, as well as this is an ashtray. So if someone is smoking, he doesn't have to open the windows and throw away the trashes, so you can use the ashtray. And the entire console is made of pure wood, and if you see the dash is made of pure leather, and you get a very sophisticated and comfort feel on the dash. So if you see, the sunshade has vanity mirrors along with automated light system. So when you're actually using the vanity mirrors and you open the flap for the vanity mirrors, the lights automatically gets activated. And if you see the interior cabin lights, these are totally touch based, and you can also have a dimming option. So if you do not want a total bright light, so you can dim the options also. Plus you have the electrical sunroof. This is a total beautiful panoramic sunroof. Coming to the upholstery and the seat fabrications of the car, it is made of pure leather, like it's made of leather and leatherette. Basically, the body touching parts are made of pure leather, and leatherette is the parts that are not touching the body. For example, the sides of the seats and the rear of the back of the seat. So the portions which are body touching are totally made of pure leather. And the best USP of the Audi cars is like the passenger sitting at the rear is also safe, because Audi is the only brand which provides the rear passenger seat airbags. Good afternoon. So as you can see, we have the all-new Audi A6, which is a new generation car with a huge single frame grille. And as you can see, the headlights of the car, this is a matrix LED headlamp, which has vast features of the headlight. Like for example, there are various beams of the headlight which activate. So for example, when you're driving on a highway and you have your high beam activated, so what happens, the opponent car's driver, he gets reflection on his eyes. So the headlamp of the car is so intelligent that the beam which is actually hitting the opponent car driver's eyes will automatically shut it off. So for the opponent car, the light becomes a low beam, but for you, since you are driving on a highway and you need to have a better visibility, it will act as a high beam position. So as you can see, the wheels of the car, it has used an almost 18 inches wheels. So as you see the side of the car, you can see the crease lines, which gives a very muscular feel to the car. So it stretches from the front and it goes up till the rear. At the rear also you get a very muscular curve in the car. Now as you come to the rear of the car, it has dynamic turn indicators. So a car at your back can actually make out which way the car is making the turn. So as you see inside the boot, there's a huge luggage space with 480 liters of boot space, and there's designated spare wheel space under the hood. So you do not need to compromise on the amount of luggage that you wish to carry while you're traveling.